Okay, so in this video I'm going to be doing a lash tint. Now I'm going to start off, I've cleansed my hands and my client hasn't got any makeup on her eye area. So I'm going to start by applying Vaseline first of all. So I've taken some out into the back of my hand, and your Vaseline is going to act as like a barrier, so it stops the tint from taking to the skin surrounding the lashes. So I'm going to apply it to the bottom or under the bottom lashes first. So I ask my client to look up and as far as possible, and then with my tinting brush I'm just going to apply it to just underneath the eye area, making sure I get it just underneath the bottom lashes. Getting as closely as possible as we can. Make sure we don't get any onto the lashes themselves. And then I'm going to quickly apply the Vaseline to the other eye as well. Now you want to do this as quick as possible because obviously your client's going to be looking up, so their eyes might start to water. So once that's applied, I've prepared some damp cotton wool pads and cut them in half, so they're a semicircle. I'm just going to use these as a shield. So I'm going to apply it just underneath the bottom lashes. Because we're going to be tinting the lashes, you need to make sure that you take them all up from underneath the pad. Like so. And then applying the pad to the other eye. Now close your eyes for me. So once you've applied your pad and they're in place, just ask your client to close their eyes, and you need to be quite specific with your instructions, and I always say to my client, and keep them closed for me now, please. So now I'm going to apply some Vaseline to the upper lids. I'm working down towards the lash line. Now some people like to have a little bit of the tint applied along the lash line and just on the skin, so it creates like a little faint eyeliner, which actually helps to enhance the look of the lashes and the length of the lashes as well. So quickly applying the Vaseline. All over the eyes. So I've just mixed my tint up here. For the lashes I'm using a blue black tint. Now with the ratios and the mixing and the colour mixing, it's all in the manual, so please refer back to that. Now as soon as I've mixed the tint together, I'm going to start by applying. So with my tint brush, I'm just going to brush it onto the lashes. Make sure I'm getting to the very root. Now you want to try and work as quick as possible with this while the tint is oxidised. Now we leave the tint on the lashes for about 15 minutes. So just applying it to all the lashes that we can see. And I'll just brush upwards as well, so making sure I'm getting all of the bottom lashes in. And filling in any gaps. Quickly applying it to the other eye. again, just making sure I'm brushing up from underneath. Now that's it, it's all applied. Whilst this is developing, I'm just going to put some dry cotton pads over the eyes. I'll leave that for 15 minutes. So now the tint's been on for 15 minutes, I'm just going to start to remove it. So I'm going to take one of the pads off and put that in my waste bin. Just get a cotton bud, and what I'm going to do is I always push down the excess tint onto the pad that's separating, or we're using as a guard from underneath. So you're just getting rid of that excess tint. Off of those lashes. And taking the other pad off. Just going to do the same. Remove the pad. And then using a damp cotton pad, because this will deoxidise the tint to stop it from developing. I'm just going to run along, so taking it off, any excess off. So I always work from outer corner of the eye in. Just fold my pad over and then repeat that process. And then take the pad off the other eye. Again, using another damp cotton pad, just remove the excess. And just keep repeating that process until we've removed all of the tint. Just give it one. Before we get our client to sit up, just say to my client, open your eyes for me, and then you can see if you need to take any excess off from underneath. And that's your lash tint process.